me ask you this. The average person watching right now probably doesn't have $150 billion to manage the investment of. So what can the average person do to invest reasonably well?
Well, you know, like I didn't have any money, and I remember the cycle. And what it was is I would start to think, how much money do I have to, how many weeks, months, and then years can I take care of myself and my family? And I would calculate that. I would be at, okay, 52 years, if no income was going to come in. And then I would start to think, and then if I'm holding a portfolio in something, maybe I could lose half, so I better cut that number in half. And then I start to think of what are my uses of the money? What do I need to do? And I would think about how do I immunize that? And you start and you build like that, and you know how to save. And saving, you know things like don't put it into cash deposits that get eroded by inflation and taxes and so on. And you start to develop it. And the thing that you can do, the most important thing you could do is not be in cash and those deposits, particularly now when there's such negative real rates, and to have a well-diversified portfolio. And that well-diversified portfolio, you know, that's a whole subject of what does that mean and how to do it, but it's a well-diversified portfolio of not just asset classes, but of countries, of different currencies.
Diversified, but let me ask you, an average person who isn't, a billionaire, should they expect to get a rate of return overall on their money of 5% a year? Is that a good target? 6%, 8%? What do you think is a reasonable target for somebody who doesn't want to take undue risks?
Well, nowadays the structure of the markets and where everything is priced, and done the normal way, will give you probably a return in the vicinity of, with a lot of risk around it, of maybe in the vicinity of 4%, okay. 3%, okay, something that might not equal inflation, probably it'd be very close, and then you have to pay taxes on it, because there are so many financial assets. But one thing you can, they'll send you more money.